It's offered through my workplace. AB&B offers this program. And we've got posters on the bulletin board, and I got it through there. Tried to quit drinking twice on my own this year, and both times I relapsed and was drinking more than I was previously. And I had my first two blackouts. And after my second one, I decided it was enough. I was ready to be done with it. I just knew I needed help, and when I went and asked for help, they recommended this place. I thought this was going to be a bunch of bullshit, and I just need to do what I got to do to get through it. But the more I've been in here, the more I've learned about what was the root causes of why I was drinking. And instead of just concentrating on quitting drinking, they taught me, why I was doing the way I was doing, because I've done drugs in the past, and pretty much since I was 11 years old to 41. I've chased a buzz of one form or another, and I actually learned why while I was here and learned how to deal with the stuff that was causing me to abuse substances without doing the substances. I was just hoping to get better. Y'all have actually done a lot for me. I mean, it's got me back. I'm actually going to get real heavily involved in the AA groups back home, because the speakers we've had come in and talk to us have affected me as much or more than the classes have helped me deal with, why I did the things I did. But listen to the speakers, people that were on the same level and have been through the same stuff. And a lot of the staff members are recovering alcoholics or drugs, and that helped a lot. Talking just to some of the techs and stuff like that's helped me a lot. Just people that can identify with what I was doing. The individual sessions were good to help me identify the stuff I need to work on, but as far as working on them, the group sessions are better, because we've got people here that have stories that are a whole lot worse than mine, and just seeing them have the courage to get up and talk about this stuff has, opened me up to it. And everybody's talking about you feel a weight lifted off of you when you tell your story and stuff. I was like, yeah, horseshit. I did it, and I literally could feel myself being able to take deeper breaths, and I felt a physical weight lift off of me. That's hard to pick. I like Fred's stuff really well, because he gets into the scientific reasoning behind it, but he doesn't use overly complicated terms that you've got to be in school for this stuff to understand. He dumbs it down just enough that you get the scientific version of it, but it's where you can understand it, and you can tell he honestly cares about whether or not it's helping us, because he asks for participation on everything. And like I said, the more people you listen to, the more you can kind of relate, and it just makes it easier for you to talk about your stuff. Get up, I generally go fishing, and then eat breakfast, go to our morning meeting, which is just it's just for us patients to find out what's going on, what outside meetings and stuff's going on, and if anybody's got any problems, you can bring it up during that. That's more just for us than it is for therapy. But we get that done, then we start meetings and groups throughout the day, and it keeps you busy, keeps you occupied, and I've learned a lot of good stuff in these groups. And then eat supper, do either an AA or an NA or a CA or a NAMI or YANA. We do a meeting either outside or we have people come in, and I like those a lot. I'm actually want to become a speaker with AA group back home when I got enough time in. Go to the jails, and there's a sovereign facility in Chattanooga. You can tell that, these people care about whether or not you get better, and everybody works and tries, to individually, whatever stuff you're dealing with, they try to address it and work with you. And you've got 10 people a day that, you can stop and talk to anybody, and if they don't know how to help you out, they'll, all right, you need to go talk to Mike, or you need to go talk to Megan, or you need to go talk to Chelsea. And, they'll just tell you who you need to go talk to that can address whatever is bothering you, whatever's on your mind. You can tell that everybody actually cares, whether it's not just, they're just here to make a paycheck. You can tell they honestly give a shit about what we're going through. tools that I've learned to deal with the stuff that was causing me to drink, because I had depression and anxiety, and my anxiety was caused by my depression. So my doctor gave me depressants that fixed anxiety, but the more I took, the more depressed I get, the more depressed I get, the more anxiety I have, and it was just a vicious circle. And I've learned how to deal with that stuff without using the medication, and just retraining my thoughts process a lot. Good place to go, not just to get better, but to figure out what was causing you to have the issues to begin with, and how to work on that and solve the problems that were causing you to want to abuse alcohol or drugs or whatever it is. It gets you down to the root of what's bothering you. Concentrates on that more than just the recovery, because I mean you ain't got to worry about trying to drink or anything down here. You get drug tested and breathalyzed once a day, so there's not that many chances for you to go and have a relapse. But while you're here, you learn what was causing you to want to, and how to deal with that without picking up a bottle or picking up a joint.